To all the gentlemen of the BM Chess Club, hello and welcome back to day 8 of our rapid speedrun to 2000. Right now, we are 7-0. We're currently sitting at 1147 as our ELO rating. And here we go. Let's hop right into a game. We are facing Jacques Nortier out of South Africa, an 1118 rated player. And we're going to have to play a very good game. We play a Sicilian, as you can see. He develops his bishop. And let's respond by bringing out our knight. That's one of the benefits of the Sicilian. You can bring your knight out without blocking the pawn. And sure enough, Jacques is instantly threatening checkmate. So there are some moves to play here, and there are moves to avoid here. This move blunders this pawn. If we do this and hit the queen, he checkmates us. So let's play this move. It blocks the checkmate, and it also protects this pawn. This is something lower rated players tend to do. They want to instantly go for mate. That's known as the scholar's mate. It's a very beginner checkmate attack. And now he brings out his knight, but his queen is getting pretty limited with squares already. So now we're going to kick the queen, also hitting this. He might drop back here. Let's see what he does. I think his best move is probably going to be this. Then again, I could be wrong. Okay, and he does blunder a pawn. We would have to give up the queens, which I'm not too happy about, but it's probably okay. For the price of a pawn, it might be worth it. We don't even have to capture back with our king, although it doesn't matter. We can capture back with this and keep castling rights alive. So let's go for that. We're also hitting the queen. And okay, he wants to hit our pawn again, even though that's protected twice. More importantly, he's hitting our knight, so we're just going to protect it. Let me just make sure about something. I'm thinking about boom and takes. Sorry, boom and takes. We can take back, and then you would have this though, which technically our knight would be lost because it'd be pinned. So this is one idea. Then again, it does get the bishop. Just thinking about the best way to go about this. We could also just drop back here, but then again, that gives that up. Honestly, let's just do this. No need to even get the tempo. Going to drop back there. This is still protected. Now we can try for this. We could also get castled. So life is completely good. We're up a pawn. Jacques is white, but he's behind in development despite that. I guess he's not behind in development, but we have the pawn. Our position's stable. And everything is fine. It's not game over by any means, but it's a good start. It's a good start. Okay, he does castle. So now I'm thinking either A or B. You know what? Honestly, let's just play this bishop e7 move, because now there's no any like X-rays. Okay, but now I do see something, which is this, and then that, and that would be a fork. I could be mistaken, but let's go ahead and try that. This is still protected. This pawn can actually be captured now. Like, this pawn's not pinned because we put the bishop there, so there's no X-ray, as I was saying. That's why I liked this idea. Okay, so now we can try this, and I believe it's a fork. that's the problem. Okay, he does that first, which is fine. We obviously take back. But the fork is still standing. And I don't see a check for his queen where he can get out of it. I mean, even if he wants to hit this, if he comes here, for example, we just capture. So, okay, he is going to maybe get that, but we can definitely give that up. Maybe in a very juicy way, actually. So let's do this. He'll take here. I know he's greedy. I can already tell he's a greedy player. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. He might be thinking about this pawn. Okay, so now we actually can castle. Castling, I don't see us having any issues with castling here. We castle. We are up a piece. We did have to give the pawn back, I believe. Yeah, we give the pawn back right here. But a piece is better than a pawn. Okay, and now we need to continue our development. This bishop probably wants to come somewhere. He wants this move, I believe. What if we do this move? Doesn't feel too stable though. Kind of want to stay on stable squares. There's this, he does that, and then we do this, which seems okay. Probably not the best move though. We could also hit the queen immediately, but we also have this, and he kind of gets central. That's not a terrible idea though. Maybe just get the bishop, or sorry, yeah, get the bishop off. He could ignore it though and just do this, and we'd have to react. So reluctantly, what about this and this? I don't see any good squares. We come here, but that seems in Siberia. But yeah, we're gonna try that. Don't want to think too long. He does have this move, but we're gonna respond with this. That's why I moved my knight. Okay, so we're gonna respond with this. It's protected now. We could also offer a queen trade here if we want to kind of make life easier. We could also come here now. In any case, it is uncomfortable dealing with this, so I actually want to just get out of that and let my bishop roam free, and we're finally out of this pin. So we could take this now. And we are playing a little bit slowly, but time's still plentiful. So now we're going to throw in our rook hitting this. This is still an option on my radar. I just don't want this or this kind of. This one here is fine, but getting his knight here doesn't feel too good. But we are still up a piece, so shouldn't be too afraid of trading pieces. Let's go for it. Our knight can capture back. I could see him playing this move, which does feel strong. He has the protection for it. Okay, so now he lines up with our bishop. So we can definitely do this, and I don't see any nasty threats, so let's go for it. Our bishop now is hitting him. Time is still fine. We should maybe play at 1 grade faster, 1 degree faster. But honestly, it's completely fine. It's move 18. Okay, he goes over there. Now we could actually hit his queen again. Then again, our knight doesn't want to come to Siberia, but I'll do this anyway for the sake of time, and I want to get this here, so maybe if his queen moves from this file, this rank, I would like to get my bishop developed. Okay, so no. But what we can do is, this is actually now loose. So we could protect it with this. Doesn't feel too promising though. Then again, it's not a terrible idea. Okay. I also like this bishop's protecting like this knight from any entry. 1, 2, 3, and he's got 3 attackers himself. Okay, so he goes for that. I'm actually going to take boom, boom. Yeah, that seems okay. Let's go for this. And do not play this because that would be a checkmate. So he is threatening checkmate, guys. What we can do though is this move. What we can do is this move. This check doesn't work either because we just take it. So we have to be careful. Our opponent's playing really well, I have to admit. We can do this. Once again, we're getting threatened with checkmate, so let's do this. I'm just being super careful. This queen's not hitting anything. We cannot take it quite yet, but we prevented the checkmate. And our opponents played a pretty good game, actually, despite giving up a piece. We've obviously made mistakes, that being said. Okay, so now he is hitting this. So we're going to have to... We could do this even. Finally get this developed. And also... We could also do... let's do this. He wants this move, then we're going to have to drop here. To prevent mate again. Actually, no, we could take that in that case, but let's see what happens. Okay, our rooks are now protecting each other. This is still protected. Boom, boom is fine. Our knight's pretty useless, as we knew was going to happen, but we made the move anyway. Alright, so now I want to just say get off my chest once and for all to this knight. Notice he does not have time to take here because we would take. So yeah, Jacques Nortier, being down a piece, has played very well, I have to admit. My compliments to him. Who knows, he might be a club member, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's do this, everything's protected. And he's done a good job of keeping the queens on the board too, which is pretty annoying. Okay, he's hitting this. We can just protect it with this. He might play this or something. We could still push. We don't even have to react, actually, if he plays this move. And yeah, like, he's put us under pressure multiple times. But luckily we've responded decently in most cases. Hit the queen, hit this. Hopefully he... Okay, he goes there. I mean, this is a crazy move, but nah, I probably don't want to play that. Let's... Actually, I have an idea. I want to come here. And I'd like to get my knight into this square. Maybe. Also, we do need to actually speed up. So, one new focus is playing a little bit faster. We can offer a trade. This is also a very strong square for our knight now. It's an outpost given to us by this last move. We pre-move capture back. Okay, he does that, that's fine. We can trade one and then come here. Yeah. We trade one and come here. And now it just says Sicilian defense. Wow, only took 33 moves. Okay, this knight's very strong. We might just have to start going after his pawns and stuff. Okay, we can probably take... okay, we can undouble, and he undoubles. What I can do actually is come here, but that seems kind of weak. Let's do this. Hitting this, kind of hitting that, it is protected. 1 minute 22, still should be plenty of time, but we need to be faster. Yeah, he does that. Okay, we can take this. He wants to get the rook in now, though. Probably get his rook here. This is like the 20th queen trade we've offered. Hopefully he finally accepts. And he doesn't. But we can take this then as well. Oh, fuck. I think he can take this. Then again. Yeah, he probably can. Boom. Okay, let's take this. And we're gonna come here. Okay, we're only up 2 points of material now. Still winning though, and also threatening checkmate. This pawn's very fast, so it's not too big of a deal to give up the piece for 2 pawns back. Still a minute left. We should be fine. No need to freak out. Let's do this. Pushing next. He might make some luft here. Okay, let's push it. No checks. I'm curious what his best move is here. Maybe just... yeah, I don't know if he can stop our queen from promoting. Our pawn, that is. Difficult game. Respect to Jacques. I don't know how to read his name. Maybe it's Jacques Nortier. Sounds like a French name. Do they speak French in South Africa? I thought they only spoke English. That is a good game, though. We'll take the victory. Let's see where we went wrong, because it was certainly harder than it should have been. And yet we were still 88. He played a good game. 88's very good, too, so there's no shame. Apparently we blundered massively, and he didn't take advantage of it. Let's see. Does anyone have an idea of what this blunder is? Did you guys see this? Does anyone have an idea of what this blunder is? Where it was from -4 to +3? I don't, but we're going to find out. Yeah, taking there was good. We already have a -2, I should say. Fork. Take it. Castle. Everything was completely fine. What? Why is this so terrible? Oh my god, that's obvious. I have no words. And he didn't make it any easier either. Like, we were playing best moves, but he was kind of playing best moves as well. Like, this was best. One of the best. Best. Finally, we get rid of his knight, and we have this very strong -5 position, which somehow was still difficult. This was a good move. Difficult to convert. We played a very good game, though, and it was still difficult. Yeah, okay, I knew that would end up working out, because that pawn is too fast. Dude, we played a very good game, despite making a massive blunder. If you take that away, it was a very smooth game. So I hope you guys still learned something, enjoyed something. We are now 8-0, And what else to say? Be sure to become part of the BM Chess Club, classiest club in all of chess, the gentleman's club. All you got to do is subscribe. And we will be back again tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. As always, thank you for following. Talk to you tomorrow, and peace.